Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're having a wonderful morning, evening, night, whatever it is you're doing. I hope it is fantastic. I do have a special guest today, and his name is Steve. Everyone say hi to Steve.
Everyone say hello to me.
Today he's going to be talking about some of his things that he's got going on in his life, just a little bit about his past too. Steve was actually like my boss at one point, so that's how I know him. He's got a lot of backstories and a lot of history, so I thought it'd be fun for him to come on here and tell you guys a little bit about it. So I guess to start, you've been to a lot of places, you moved around a lot, so where'd you kind of start out at, and where'd you kind of travel along the way with there?
So I was born in Arizona, and then when I was really young, my parents moved us to Wisconsin, like Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay.
So a lot of people around here don't know where Milwaukee is, but it's like southeastern Wisconsin. It's just like straight north of Chicago.
Okay, yeah.
A good way to put it is it's like the same distance from like Cincinnati to Columbus.
Okay, that's like really close then.
Yeah, maybe even
Super
a little
close.
bit closer.
How long did you live there for?
I don't even know. Most of my
time.
life, like 20-something years.
Oh, dang. Okay, so a long time.
Yeah. And then in 2008, so my dad like built houses for a living.
Oh,
and I worked with him. In 2008, when the housing crisis happened, they moved to Cincinnati to actually open up a bail bonds company under a branch of my cousin's.
Okay.
My cousin owns the biggest bail bonds company in Michigan. And
in Michigan?
Yeah.
And they wanted
based
to open
out of Detroit, but so they wanted to open one in Ohio.
Gotcha.
To kind of service Cincinnati, Dayton, Columbus. So my parents moved to Mason, which is somewhat centrally located.
Gotcha. I was
and
wondering.
then, so then 2009, I moved down here to work with them and became a bounty hunter. Which is pretty on brand.
That's so crazy. I always forget about that.
So yeah, I did the bounty hunter thing for a while, then I started also bartending at this bar downtown.
Bartending and bounty hunter.
It was fun. It was awesome. Dude, I have some of the craziest bounty hunter stories. I don't know what your show is rated.
But. Oh, no, it's not for kids. So I was going to ask you one of your craziest stories. Yeah.
Depends how crazy you want that story to be. But after that, I kind of like moved my way up the ladder at the bar. And then eventually corporate came in from like North Carolina or wherever the hell it was and fired all three of my bosses. And they're like, so like you're the GM now. I'm like what?
What?
So yeah, it was kind of trial by fire, like made me learn as I worked. And kind of never looked back, and I just took the whole bar thing and ran from there.
Next, you also went to Put-in-Bay for a while too, and Tampa.
Yeah, I mean, I went back to Milwaukee because my ex that I was with at the time, like her family was there, and she just like really wanted to be closer to them. So I was like, all right, whatever. So we moved back there, and then after her and I split up, I opened my own bar. And so I had my own bar, and then I had my own events company, and then I was also working like consulting for this company that I used to run.
Oh, okay.
So I was very busy. Very busy, yeah. And then things were going great for a couple of years, and then COVID just flipped my life upside down. And it was actually St. Patty's Day, and we were packed. I had like a line down the street, and the cops came in and shut it down.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So the fun part about that was everybody was getting all these like stimulus checks and everything. Not me. I didn't get anything because I was a business owner, and it was just a nightmare. Bills never stopped. So yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna come back to Cincinnati, kind of refresh, work for my dad for a little bit, and then that was in 2020, like July of 2020. So I spent a couple of years here in Ohio, but they were in Put-in-Bay.
Oh,
so after I worked in Cincinnati for a little bit, I was kind of like,
I want to try something else.
Yeah, not feeling it. So I went up to Put-in-Bay,
which is like, for people who don't know, it's literally just a bar island, damn near.
It's an island in Ohio, which a lot of people don't understand, but it's in Lake.
Yeah, people don't even know it exists at the time. I'm like,
it's in Lake Erie. It's like right on the U.S.-Canada border.
Yeah.
So it's like swim-up pool bars and live music venues and nightclubs, and everyone drives around on golf carts, and there's wineries, and it's just the coolest place ever. But it's also like, don't go in those pools. Like not on the weekends anyway, because it's like packed.
Oh, no,
like think of like a packed nightclub, but you're in a pool Nobody's really getting out ever. So yeah, it's kind of like if Walmart had a pool on an island.
Oh my gosh, that's so nasty.
And they didn't have any bathrooms.
That said, the whole pool's a bathroom.
They do a really good job of keeping the water clean. If you want to go there during like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, hop in the water by all means.
Okay, just not on Friday, Saturday.
Friday's iffy, depending on what pool you're at. Saturday, would not recommend.
Okay, got it. It's good stuff to know.
But I was doing the snowbird thing, so I was like in Put-in-Bay for the summers, and then I went down to Florida for the other
like the winters,
9 months, 8 months, whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was wondering if you like went to Put-in-Bay and then go to Cincinnati and then you ended up doing a Tampa, or if you were doing
usually after like Labor Day. I'd be one of the first people to leave up there, just because by then I was kind of ready to get the fuck out. Yeah. You know me, I get antsy.
Yeah.
Whatever. So, I would kind of go on like a little tour. I'd go to like Cincinnati, Chicago, Milwaukee, Nashville. Just do like a little Scottsdale, whatever the hell I felt like doing, and then I'd go down to St. Pete and then figure out what I was going to do. I'd usually take like a month or so off of work and just chill.
Who'd you stay with down there? And did you just have like
so I had a roommate. His name's Lloyd. He's actually from Cincinnati. We met when I first moved here because we played football together.
Okay. Yeah. Did you play like football for?
It was semi-pro.
Oh, okay.
It was down in Kentucky, and yeah.
So I know you're like really serious about the whole kickball stuff too. And I see that flag football now too, or something.
You know what's funny is I don't like flag football at all. I never have. Even when I played tackle football for 21 years. I've never liked flag football. I hate it.
I feel like if you go from tackle football to flag football, you're just like moving down.
It's two different sports. And now like I play flag football on Wednesdays, and like there's one ref.
Oh really?
Yeah, and I'm like, serious. Well, the motherfuckers are fouling like crazy, and he can't see anything. Like I had someone's whole finger in my eye socket while catching a ball, and I'm just like, yo, he like slapped me across my whole face, and I'm looking at the ref. He's like, what? I'm like, look at my eye. There's like, I looked like your Halloween costume with the shell across your face. So anyway, fast forward. I got butt fucked by a bunch of hurricanes and then moved back up to Cincinnati for a little bit.
Oh yeah, because the whole thing that happened, and that's what made you move.
I was the food and beverage director for a resort. It was called Sky Beach Resort, and it was down in South St. Pete. Beautiful, beautiful place, and I lived there. So I lived on a private beach, and I lived there for free. And I ate and drank for free. My
alcohol too.
Everything. My parking was free. My internet was free. My power was free. Everything except I had to pay for my laundry. Everything was free. And yeah, the hurricanes, like first of all, it was a tropical storm, and then 2 hurricanes all in the same year within like a few weeks of each other, just destroyed that place.
That's insane. Yeah, those hurricanes wiped out everything. Wow.
It sucked. So then I came up here. Again, this is like has become home base for me. So I moved back in with Matt Foreman, who my room was the same as I left it. It's still my bed. It's still my TV. Still my like dresser, because I just left everything. Yeah. And the same with Florida. I left all my stuff down there too.
That's so crazy.
So like if I have like 3 king size beds floating around the United States. Because for whatever reason I have to have a king size bed.
Yeah, you can't have a twin or a single.
No, I'm not poor. Kidding. I got to put like all my stuff on my bed, and I roll around a lot.
Oh, you don't like clean your room?
I woke up the other day just like on a 45-degree angle in my bed. Like, why am I sleeping like this? Because I can.
Because I can.
Just kidding. It's for all the girls I take home. So yes, that's my traveling escapades. And then next, I don't know, maybe
I know you wanted to go to you said you wanted to go to Nashville.
But also like Florida.
Florida's just so
Florida's calling my name right now.
Yeah, especially with the winter coming in and everything.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to do it, my advice, like if you're going to do the whole snowbird thing, if you can pull that off, May through November. Is that right? Or I'm saying that backwards. November through May. Florida, November through May.
Oh, okay.
Because you miss the hurricanes. And you get just the best weather. During the summer, it's extremely humid. And it rains every day. Not like all day, but it'll rain.
Pretty much, yeah.
Like it'll just hit you every now and then with like a crazy rainstorm for like 10 to 30 minutes.
Oh, love that. I actually do. Is one of the reasons why I do like Florida is because it'll rain for a little bit and then it'd be nice and sunny. I'm like,
I'll say this, like summer in Florida is like their bad season. I'll take a tropical environment where I can go to the beach like year round over like where it snows.
Yeah, you can't do anything. You just gotta stay inside pretty much.
Not that I don't like snow. Snow is fun to like drive in and you can do sports and stuff like that.
No,
but
that's okay.
I don't like when the air hurts me.
Yeah, my nose is just like so cold and my fingertips are freezing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I lived in Chicago for a month.
Oh, you lived in Chicago?
Yeah. Oh, so when I took a job with Barstool, and I was going to go run the Barstool in Scottsdale, but they asked me to help with the one in Chicago for St. Patty's Day and March Madness. So I went up there for like 10 days. They put me up in a super nice Airbnb.
When was this?
2 years ago.
Oh, I was gonna say I literally was in St. Patrick's
2 years ago.
Chicago for St. Patrick's Day.
And then they're like, "Oh, you're doing such a good job. Like, could you stay another week or so?" And I'm like, "Sure." But like at this point, like I'm walking a mile to work every day, and I don't own a jacket because I like went there straight from Florida on like 3 days notice.
Oh my gosh.
Which I still don't own a jacket, as you can see. I feel like when you buy a jacket, you've given up.
You've given up.
You're like, I am living in the Midwest. Like I'm gonna stay here, which I refuse to do.
Yeah. Well, speaking of you going to Florida for your event, I'd like to talk more about what you've got going on. So you have the Hype Collective coming, and then you also do LINX as well. Mm-hmm. So maybe describe. Got that representation. So you want to tell them a little bit about like what LINX is exactly, because that's your main thing.
Yeah, LINX is a mobile charging solution. So say you're out at the bar and your phone's dying, or your vape's dying, or you're at the gym and
not the vape.
Your
the vape's
earbuds,
the most important.
Your earbuds are dying, or whatever the hell it is. You know what I mean? Anything that charges. You can go either on the LINX charging app, and you can find a place that has one, or if you already know, you can buy it on your app, or you can walk up, tap your card. The charger will pop out. It's about the size of a phone. It's like a little bit thicker, but it's about the size of a phone. And it has 3 cords on the back: the USB, or the USB-C, the old one, and then the Lightning.
Okay.
Plug it in, charge your thing. It's $3 for 30 minutes. Set it down and go about your life, whatever. And then when you're done, you just pop it back in. Super simple. We're putting those. Actually, today is the day we're starting to install them places. So, Rennie's doing it right now while I'm doing this. I'm gonna meet him. But Shiners on the Levee, Tin Roof, Stadium Social over in Clifton.
Okay.
And then we're probably gonna do either Doubt It and or Zazu, and there's a bunch of other places that we're talking. But then the focus is to move to Nashville with it.
Okay, I was gonna say like, how do you want to expand into Nashville?
So we have 50-ish of them right now. They're the ones where we have right now are 24 units, so they each hold 24 chargers.
Oh wow!
And then we have some smaller ones coming that are 12s. We also have some that are like 96. They're huge. It's got a 70-inch
96
TV.
cords in this one little thing.
Well, no, it's 96 chargers in it. So you take the charger with you.
You take the charger with you?
Yeah, it pops out. You take it with you. You go do whatever you're doing. And like, say you're
you're trusting people to give it back?
Well, they're going to pay for it if they don't. And plus, it's useless to them. Like, the only way to charge them is in our machines.
Oh, okay. Okay, I get it.
So it'll pop. Say you're at Shiners, right?
Yeah.
And you want to charge your phone. Mm-hmm. You pop it out, charge your phone. And so you want to go to Tin Roof. You can go to Tin Roof, and then you can return it at Tin Roof into that machine.
Oh, okay, you know got it.
So the goal is to get them all over the place so that they're, number one, it's going to be like the name brand of that space, kind of like, let's go get an Uber. Even if you're getting a Lyft, people still say Uber a lot of times. Mm-hmm. Similar to that.
Okay.
So that's the goal with that. And just, I mean, it takes a while. It takes a long time to develop an app. It takes a long time to get these things made and shipped.
I was going to say, how long have you been working on it?
4 or 5 months for me. Rennie's been working on it for about a year.
Oh wow!
Yeah. I mean, he put in about just under $500,000 investment.
That's wild.
I mean, an app in itself is hundreds of thousands of dollars, and then the hardware for these things. I mean, it's a lot.
So did he Has he like always wanted to do like this specific thing? Do you know, or is he just like this is a good money
He
making?
saw it as an opportunity. He saw it taking off in other countries where it's like really, really big.
Oh, okay.
And they're just kind of what he thinks is they're ahead of where we are with it. Now, this has been around for years in this area, but I've never seen anybody like market it properly the way we're going to. I've never seen anybody like go about it properly the way we're going to. The app in itself is a big part of it. So it's going to be a challenge to get into the right places, and like because a lot of people are hesitant when it comes to stuff like that, but it doesn't cost the venue anything.
Yeah, literally.
And they get a profit share.
Yeah. Oh, so, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. I feel like it'd bring people in too, because it's like, oh, my phone's about to die. This 100%. Place has
100%. Not only bring you in, but keep you there.
Yeah, because you know we're gonna
chill. You're gonna chill for a while. You get another drink. Exactly. So.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of our selling point on it.
Nice, nice. I like that.
Right. And then the Hype Collective, like you said. So in the meantime, after I left 1207, I wanted to do the Hype Collective because I can do some events and I can kind of freelance, and you know how I like to just be spontaneous and come and go as I want. So what I'm focusing on right now is a concept called Tea Time, TEA.
Okay, yeah.
Well, the way I thought of it is, like the guys always have their golf tee times on Saturday mornings, right? Like I don't golf, but all my like my buddies do. And they're always trying to get me to go. So many people
golf nowadays. I'm finding out.
I have like golf clubs and I have golfed and all that, but like I get bored by like the 6th hole. I'm just like, so I just started hitting as hard as I can. Goes in the woods, whatever.
Happy go more. Yeah.
So anyway, Tea Time. This concept is a girls only sing along brunch. And one of the things I've learned from talking to a lot of my like girl friends is they want a safe space to be able to like let loose and be themselves and like and really enjoy themselves with their girlfriends, and they don't feel their guard's always up when there's random guys around. Yeah. Right? Like if you don't know that guy very well, or if you do and you know and he sucks, like you don't want to be around. Your guard is up, right? Yeah. At least one person in the group has to have their guard up. So the whole idea behind this is like, let your guard down. You're safe here. Enjoy yourself with your friends. Sing along to all the goofy songs. Everybody that walks in gets a welcome shot. They get a welcome mimosa. They get an inflatable microphone. They get like themed sunglasses and like we have a donut buffet. Like there's just a whole thing to it, and it's like it's not my idea. It's something that I saw somebody else doing. I saw somebody else doing it. This guy that owns a restaurant in like the middle of Ohio somewhere, and he does them every Saturday, and he sold out for every single Saturday through April for these sing-along brunches. Like, that's crazy. It's the craziest. I'll show it to you later. Wow. It's insane. Like, but it's a good refreshing, and it's cool to see like a newer idea that's like obviously as a man I don't think about stuff like that. Like I'll get blackout drunk and I don't care. Like I'll just be like, it'll probably work out. You can't do that. You know what I mean? And I respect that, which is why it's like important for us to bring that like to more places than just the middle of Ohio. Yeah, literally the middle of nowhere that nobody knows. So probably. Yeah, we're gonna do it the 29th. We're doing one at Doubt It. Okay. And then the 22nd, I'm doing one in Tampa, Florida. So you're going to fly there, then fly back? And then the plan is to do one every Saturday. We just want to get the first couple out of the way, work out the kinks, figure out what people do and don't like, and then just go from there. But it's a ticketed event, and like I said, it's a girls only thing. Do you want to stay at one bar specifically, or do you want to keep moving it? I think start off. Well, the thing with Doubt It is, if this goes the way that I think it will, this would potentially outgrow that space. So it might need a bigger space. Okay. Not that I wouldn't love to stay at Doubt It and do one there all the time. There's also the possibility of it going to a couple places at the same time. So that'd be fun. That'd be exciting. Yeah. So I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm excited to see how the girls enjoy it and like what they do and don't like about it. Yeah. Are you gonna have like how do you plan on getting their feedback, I guess? I mean, I'm going to be there, just like walking around, checking. Well, I'll be on the microphone. And then we'll have a DJ. Okay. And then we'll be in the DJ booth the whole time, basically. But obviously, what do girls love to do when they're out? They love to request songs from the DJ. So
yep,
we'll be able to kind of pick their brain while they're talking. Like, what do you think? You know, they're gonna tell us.
That's smart. That's smart.
That's going to be the biggest thing, is just like collecting information from our target demographic.
Okay. So, what made you want to like do this?
So back in 2018, I had my own events company.
Okay.
And like I said, it was doing really well. I did a Pokemon Go bar crawl one time.
That must have been insane.
So this is like at the height of it, right?
Yeah, everyone
and
was literally
I didn't know. I knew what Pokemon was, but I'd never like watched it, played it, done it. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, let me download this app and see what everybody's talking about. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, I kind of get the gist of it. Within 3 hours, right? Within 3 hours, I had actually started a company, like filed the LLC paperwork, created an event, got my EIN, started a Eventbrite page, made a flyer, and put the whole thing out. And within 3 hours of me downloading that app, I got my first ticket sale. And I was like, well, I think I might be onto something here. And all of a sudden, like, ticket sales started going crazy. And the event came, and I made $25,000 that day. And I was like, hey, my events are really cool. And there's very low overhead.
Yeah.
Then I did the White Claw crawl, which White Claw was super popular at the time.
Oh, like, I that was like Clock, and I was like,
White Claw. White Claw was like just this crazy.
Was it the first ever seltzer? Wasn't it?
It wasn't even really. I don't even know. It's like a malt drink, but whatever.
Yeah.
People were going crazy for it. Made $11,000 off of that, and then I was like, oh, I'm unstoppable, right? Did another. I was like, I want to do the banana jam, where like everybody dresses up as bananas. I'm like, I think it would be so funny. No, nobody bought tickets. I'm like, this is a good idea. Like, why doesn't anybody want to do this? Like, your ticket included a banana costume. Like,
your included a banana costume?
Yeah. Nobody wanted to do it. And I was just, well, there was an option like with or without.
Oh, okay.
But still, like, I'll do the work for you. I'll get you your banana costume.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I ended up having to cancel it. And now,
the banana crawl thing.
The banana crawl is huge. And I'm like, so was I just early on it? Did I do a bad job? Did I do a bad job marketing it? Like, I was so confused. Like,
no, I think it was pretty
people
early.
People didn't mess with it back then.
Dang, okay.
Yeah. So now when I see the banana crawl, I'm like,
you son of a bitch. Motherfuckers. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But I mean, the whole thought process behind starting the Hype Collective was the freedom to like work when I want and not work when I don't want.
Yeah.
Leave when I want. Right. And the whole working for somebody else thing has worked several times for me in the past. Has to be the right type of person.
Yeah.
And if we don't have the same
mentality
or like or just I guess business values, core values when it comes to that stuff, it just doesn't really mesh well too often.
Yeah, definitely not. What you said you had a lot of crazy stories. What would be the craziest story? Go all the way.
Man. Well, the bounty hunter thing was also a bail bondsman, right? So I did both. So one time I was meeting up with the indemnitor, which is like the person that signs for the person that's in jail.
Okay.
And I met up with her at a McDonald's, and she was like, she was like a little bit older. I think she was like 43. I forget what I was in my 20s, and we're signing the paperwork, like sitting across from each other, and then I saw her like do this with her phone.
Oh.
And I'm like, and I looked up. I'm like, did you just take a picture of me?
Oh my god, that's so creepy.
And she's like, I'm so sorry. Like, I did. I'm like,
I did.
I'm like, okay. She's
no
like,
shame.
I'm just sending it to my friend. I was like, okay. She's like, you just don't look how like I expected you to look. I'm like, what am I supposed to look like?
What?
She's like, I don't know. I thought you'd be like this like tow truck driver looking dude. I'm just like,
what?
Okay. So anyway, we had to drive to a whole nother jail to like get them to sign some crap for her husband. So she's following me at this point. Starts rifling off like nudes, like tit pics while she's driving.
What?
And I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I go in the jail, and I'm cracking up about it because she's still like doing it, and I'm like telling the guys that work in the jail about it, and they're cracking up. So then I get the paper signed. We go to the jail where her husband is. I park, and I'm like getting all my paperwork ready, like make sure I have the bond, all the stuff that I have to give.
Mm-hmm.
She just opens my car door and gets in. It just like dives.
Oh
and I was like, hey, yo. So we're like in the fucking parking lot.
To literally go get her husband.
Yeah. I later found out they were separated, which is good. But
why was she trying to get him out then? Like,
I don't know. But I ended up hanging out with her a few times after that. And then my buddy Mike came to town, and then she brought her other like cougar friend out. It was a good time.
That is so funny.
And I also remember why she stopped talking to me.
Why they got back together?
No, I found out she had a daughter around my age, and I started asking about her daughter, and she got mad at me.
That's crazy. You're like, well, what's your daughter look like?
Shoot. No, she showed me. Daughter's hot.
Oh, okay.
I wonder what her name is. If you're out there.
Yeah, if you're listening, if you're watching this. Remember Steve from long ago.
I wish I remembered your mom's name. I feel like it started with a J. But yeah, that was a crazy experience for sure.
That definitely sounds like one for sure. Oh my god. I feel like you have so many stories.
Yeah.
But...
I gave my friend a fake gun when he was visiting, and he thought it was real. And I told him, we were like, it was just some old man at a trailer park that we had to arrest for like some stupid crime. And I'm like hyping him up, like, all right, when he pulls in, like, we're going to box him in.
Oh my god.
And I need you to point the gun at him and scream, get on the fucking ground, you know? And he's like, he's all nervous. He's like, Steve, I don't think I should be doing this. Like, I don't have any training. I'm like, shut up, Mike, you're going to be fine. He doesn't know he has a fake gun, but it looks and feels real.
That's
so,
crazy.
Dude, we box this guy in. He gets out. He's like 1,000 years old, like brittle. And Mike just, get on the fucking ground. And we're all looking at him like, wait, chill out, man. Like, he's like, what? You psychopath. And then his wife, like, it was a trailer park, and then his wife like came out. We're like, oh, did y'all arrest him? And we're like, yeah. She's like, well, somebody's got to eat this supper that I made, so you guys better come in. And I'm like, I'm going to your fucking trailer to eat your supper. Yeah, there was a lot of good stories, but there was also a lot of like really boring moments where you're just like sitting there for like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. And, you know, it did get a little bit boring. And then when I moved in the bar scene, I'm like, this is more fun. This is more
exciting.
Like, I missed this. This is more my speed.
Well, dang. Where do you see yourself in like 5 years?
Hopefully, running LINX. I don't know that I'll be doing much with the Hype Collective at that point. But if LINX goes the way we think it's going to, we should be nationwide by then. Within the next like year and a half, we're hoping to be like, almost like a household name for a lot of people. We have a lot of plans for the marketing and just guerrilla marketing, things that people don't do anymore.
Okay, what's guerrilla marketing?
Just like on the streets, pounding the pavement, like face-to-face interactions. Sure, social media and you know, SEO and all that stuff is very important, but the human interaction has kind of gotten lost with some things.
Yeah, for sure.
And like if you go to Vegas, you got those like little card clicker guys out there like actually handing stuff out. Like they wouldn't do that if it didn't work.
Yeah,
but like when you come to a place like this, I mean, when I used to run this bar in Cincinnati called Mint, we had these backpacks that had like light up billboards on the back of them that would go like, I mean, they were probably like 5 or 6 feet tall. So they went like a few feet above the guy's head.
Yeah.
And it's so like this part in front of them would light up with the advertisement and then the whole back. And we would go down, we'd send 2 of them down to like every Reds games with 2 girls with like flyers and stuff and like, or like buy one, get one or discount cards, whatever. And we do that for every event. And nobody else did it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it set us apart and like we were busy all the time. And you just don't see that kind of
interaction
effort anymore.
No,
and I think a big part of it is COVID, because when COVID shut everything down, the older crowd kind of used that as like, they're like, all right, I was about to leave the bar scene eventually. Might as well use this as my time to just get out, right? So then you had this whole new wave of like younger people like you come into the bar scene, and a lot of them didn't really have anyone to like teach them the way things were done before. So now it's like it was just people kind of figuring it out and learning as they go, and that's what a lot of it has been. So like in the last 5 years, the way that industry has changed is crazy. It's like, I don't want to say it's quite night and day, but it's a lot. It's a lot different. Almost. It's a lot different.
Yeah, definitely. What would you give advice for someone who wants to do anything that you've just said? Because you pretty much you went down through a lot. I mean, like a bounty hunter. I mean, bartending, GM at a restaurant, to doing LINX, to running your own events. So
the biggest thing, without a doubt, is you have to like it. At the very least, you can't dislike it. I mean, if you're gonna be anyone that goes outside of the 9 to 5 norm, which never was for me, and I knew that like immediately. But if you're gonna be any of those people, you have to be passionate about what you're doing, and you have to be like self-motivated as well. Like you have to have that like internal drive, because otherwise, like, what's stopping you from just not doing anything that day? Or, you know what I mean? You have to be competitive, not necessarily with other people, but with yourself as well.
Be better than you were the other day.
My biggest advice is find something you're passionate about, and especially if you're younger, like people in your 20s or even 30s, like it's never really too late, but find a group of people, even if it's like one person or 10 people who are similarly minded in just like entrepreneurial, and have a lunch once a week. Like sit down, give yourselves an hour or two every week. Best case scenario, move in together. Literally. Get a bunch of you, move into a house and treat it like your office. And every day, just you're going to go over things and you're going to come up with ideas. You're going to bounce things off of each other. If I had people like that when I was like 25, 28, whatever, like I would be a multi-millionaire by now, because they would have made me. I could have done it. Help each other, right? And it's not that, like, I've never been the one that like wants to be addicted to work. I want to work enough that I'm comfortable, and then I want to live my life, because I could die tonight. I could die tomorrow. You know what I mean? You never know. Hope I don't. But if I did, I've lived an incredible life. Yeah. I don't feel sorry for me, because I've lived an awesome life. You know what I mean? I don't want to die, but the point is, you know, if I had that group of people where we could just lock in and really be bouncing off each other, like bouncing off ideas with each other, and pushing each other, and just those similar minded people will make you go so far in life. So if you find people like that, it doesn't mean like ditch your friends. Like, sure, like your friends are valuable. You know what I mean? And especially good friends, they're very hard to find. But on the other side of it, if you can find people that are like motivated and share the same core values as you do, and that's an important part of it. If they share the same core values as you do, latch onto those people and lock in with them. And like really, like at the very least, try to give yourself an hour or two a week to sit down, go over ideas, whatever you can. Like Mike Mercer, one of my really good friends.
Like Mercer?
Mike Mercer?
Mercer Construction?
No. Like the guy that owns Doubt It.
Oh, okay, nice. Yeah.
So he is one of those people it's like hyper productive and super focused and super entrepreneurial, and like always like everything has to be perfect. And
I just reached out to them actually.
Yeah, he's awesome. Like I can't recommend enough for people to work for and with him. He's one of those people that it was like, whenever I have an idea or whatever it is, I always hit him up first. I always go sit down with him. We talk, and when I leave, I always am smarter than I was when I walked in.
Oh, I love that. That's so nice.
Yeah. So finding people like that, I mean, my biggest advice is, you know, you get a group of people like that. Start small. Start small with lunches, and start having some more occasional meetings. If you can, and then maybe sleep over, maybe cuddle, some light cuddling. But like, if you guys really hit it off on like a personal level, like where you can get along, I think it would be really cool to like get into a house. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just help each other grow. Because now you're just sitting there. You have like a big shared space.
And so your office is pretty much like your home is your office, pretty much.
Yeah, and it becomes like this collective mentality where you guys are all going to help each other grow. I can't recommend that enough.
I love that. Well, Steve, thank you so much for coming on here, telling us about your whole life and your stories and everything. I always leave them with a song. So the song of the day is...
So it's a song by my friend. Her name's Tana Matz. She's a country singer out in Nashville, and it's Something You've Never Had. It's a super girly song, but I don't care because she's my friend, and I like to support. He loves
it. He listens to it every day.
Support. I do listen to it every now and then because it's so catchy. Especially when the hook comes in, I'm like, I feel like I just got broken up with by a dude, and I'm like, I'm crushing it all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a really good song, and she's a great singer. So
go check it out. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube and Spotify.
She's on Spotify. Yep. Tana Matz.
Yep, go check it out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, night, morning. And thank you. Tune in for next week to see the next video. Bye, guys.